The difference between co-means, hierarchical clustering, and DB-scan clustering. These are all unsupervised learning algorithms used for clustering, but they differ significantly in their approach and use cases. Here I have shared detailed information for each model type, so for now I'm skipping them. If you want a review, you can pause the video and take a look. To make the difference between these models more clear and concise, I will continue through a website. Here we can create data points according to our preferences by using these buttons. I have done this by assuming that we are plotting our data by using some Python libraries. I select which clustering model to use from here. When I select co-means, the explanation of co-means algorithm is given here. Here the important part is as a first step we need to specify our cluster numbers as k. So let's see it from here. When I have the number of clusters as 2 and I press to start, as you see here it makes 2 clusters. Let's do it faster. And how can I see it is good, or I can check it from here. So when the slew score is greater than 0.5, so it means our clustering is okay. Let's check by giving another cluster number as, let's say, 3 and start. When we check our silhouette score, it is 0.82. It is higher than before, so let's increase our number and check it again. When we check our silhouette score, it is 0.62. It means that the best cluster number for here, according to our co-means model, is 3. And let's change our algorithm from here. Let's make a DB scan. Again, here given explanation. You can pause the video and read these explanations to understand more. Here the important part is the value of epsilon and minimum points. This epsilon means radius of a circle. Here what we choose. When I change this epsilon, the radius of our circle increases. So if I make it like 40, let's start. How many? Totally 4 clusters. If I make it 50, like 50, let's start again. Now we have again 4 clusters. Our next algorithm is hierarchical clustering. Let's choose this. Here again the explanation is given. There are 2 types of hierarchical clustering, agglomerative and divisive hierarchical clustering. Let's start. How the result is, I can press here. The highest score here is this point. It means number of clusters 4. We can also use some other methods like elbow method, or we can use yellow brick library from Python to check our cluster numbers. One of the most important thing about the hierarchical clustering is dendrogram graphs. For hierarchical clustering, we can generate dendrogram according to the cluster numbers. Here is our dendrogram according to reading of 2 clusters, reading of 3 clusters, and reading of 4 clusters. Here is 2 clusters, means this line cuts 2 lines. This here is 3, and here is 4 clusters. As a conclusion, each clustering method has its strengths and weaknesses. The choice of methods depends on the specific characteristic of your dataset and the goals of your analysis.